will ich Schnitzel. Das sind mir viel zu viele Fatui.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Wir können nicht einfach tatenlos
Do you
zusehen.
intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Den Grafen.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now?
Das ist die Frage, wo?
Where would he go at a time like this?
Es gibt nur einen Ort, wo er hingehen könnte. Ja, die Goldstube. Die mit ihrem ganzen Geld. Wäre Geld das Wichtigste. Geld hält die Leute ja von Kriegen auch nicht ab. Ja. Wir laufen. Bin zwar eigentlich jemand, der geportet, aber auch wir laufen. Ja, das ist richtig. Wollte schon sagen. Ich und Wegfindung. Es ist nicht so. Ja, vor allem. Haben wir schon mal, oder? Ich bin mir gerade so unsicher. Gold und Schatten. Ja, dann mal rein, würde ich mal sagen. Auf ins Goldstübchen. Mal sehen, was uns erwartet. Auch wenn es wahrscheinlich nichts Gutes sein wird. Wir werden es schon schaffen. Also ich hoffe es zumindest. Aber erstmal, ich muss laden.
Wow! This is the Golden House?
Nicht übertrieben.
It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of mora. This is where all of Teyvat's mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few mora go missing.
Wenn es einfach wäre, ja. Ja, wenn du eine einzelne Moore anfasst, sind wir erledigt.
Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of mora. It's like a dream come true.
Irgendwas scheint hier nicht in Ordnung zu
Oh,
sein.
right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
Das sind die Militen. Militeliten. Sie wirken alle bewusst.
Paimon smells trouble. Quick, we have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Erstmal ins Gold. So ernsthaft, da würde ich auch was nehmen. Das riecht so nach Falle. Das ist doch, hier kommt doch bestimmt irgendwie was.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Sieht so aus, als wäre ich gerade zur rechten Zeit da gewesen.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the more immense, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Ich werde dich nicht in die Nähe des Leichnams lassen.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
Ich kann dich niemals besiegen. Ich fürchte, du irrst dich.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
Boah, mal gucken, was das jetzt wird.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Barbados,
Cowering already? You've made some progress.
Very clean.
You're wide open.
So schwach ist er definitiv nicht.
Passable left. A clear shot.
Everyone has their... Told you I'd win. La la la. Ha!
You're wide open.
Hey, get him!
Cowering already?
No one escapes my sight. Must keep training.
My plan.
Yeah. Go, Barbara, go!
So quick to flee. Try this.
Das ist so ein bisschen...
Run all you like.
Wir müssen den besiegen, aber der ist gar nicht mal so schwach.
Why does everyone...
Was?
Wide open.
Everyone has their...
Das ist gerade sehr schlecht. Wir sind One-Hit.
This spells the end of the exorcists.
Ich will den aber nochmal besiegen. Und ich weiß, dass es möglich ist, ihn zu schlagen. Aber trotzdem, der ist nicht gerade ohne Vegeti, würde ich fast sagen, den zu machen. Gegen Einfrieren. Barbara, Gigi und mal gucken. Ich weiß, sie kriechen ihn hin. Das ist echt mies. Vor allem One-Hit. Ein verdammter One-Hit waren wir. Aber wir machen eigentlich gut Schaden. Eigentlich. Okay. Sie ist zwar nett. Aber weil Wasser würde ich sagen, wir nehmen See. Dann würde ich sagen, wir nehmen
What's happening?
See. Eigentlich habe ich keine Lust. So, dann machen wir. Kann nur schief gehen im schlimmsten Fall.
Wow! It looked impressive enough. This is where all of Teyvat's mora is minted, right? Oh,
Das kennen wir
so it's a
alles
trap.
schon.
But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap on top. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to...
Das ist richtig ärger.
You've already fulfilled your...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine
Yes,
that you would be
kind of.
entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. Where, if it weren't for that stopping.
So you've been planning to...
As one, she will get that which she desires. I'm not at the time for discussion either way. The battle.
Battle?
Ja, ich weiß.
Instead of confronting you when she faces a... But as for me...
We won't let what happen.
Oh, besides, you could never defeat me. Fighting talk, This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Not bad, not
Barely
bad.
a scratch.
A fine opportunity.
Orders given.
So
Orders
quick to
received.
flee. Passable effort.
Nee, ich sag ja.
You've made
Mit
some
den
progress.
richtigen.
Try
By royal
this.
decree. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Cowering already?
Mit den richtigen Charakteren geht das.
Barely a scratch.
Not bad, not bad. So quick to flee.
Go.
Passable effort. You've made some progress. Guess I
Swear
should
by my sword.
take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a
Warum
harbinger.
kann der sich verwandeln, die Sau?
Oh,
No use
life
hiding
goes
back there.
on. Faster. Okay,
All you
faster.
do is run.
Das ist schon. Das ist aber.
You've got some skills.
Das ist definitiv nicht seine Normalform.
Go. I swear by my sword.
You've got some skills.
Die Sau haut immer ab.
Wow. Faster. Go.
No use hiding back there. My turn.
Eigentlich keine Lust, hier wieder was zu benutzen.
Wow.
My turn. All you do is run.
Oh.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Wir haben uns doch eigentlich...
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Was erwartet uns jetzt denn?
This is going to cost you!
Ich habe das Gefühl, das ist überhaupt nicht gut für uns. Nein, das ist nicht gut für uns. Das ist nicht gut. Das wird ein beschissener Bosskampf. Das wird ein richtig beschissener Bosskampf.
Orders given. Orders received. Wheel of life.
Die Sache ist, wie weit kriegen wir sie hochgepäppelt und wie lange halten wir das aus? Der Djinn ist halt die am meisten Schaden macht.
Faster? Okay, faster. I swear by my sword. Barely a scratch.
Was ist denn das für ein unfairer Kampf? Einfach mal... Oh Gott, nein.
Faster? I'll protect the la la la.
Ich habe keine Lust, dass Jean verreckt. Das ist mein Problem gerade. Die macht den meisten Schaden mit.
Die here.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Dann müssen wir sowas von zu ihm. Man nicht irgendwas, was auch den Schaden vielleicht erhöht. Verteidigung. Nein.
Barbados, guide us.
Das ist ein verdammter Kampf. Und überhaupt nicht optimal. Das ist so überhaupt nicht optimal, aber mir geht es gerade nicht darum, den gut zu besiegen, sondern einfach, wir schaffen es.
Die here.
Und wahrscheinlich hat er noch eine Phase, wenn wir ganz viel Pech haben.
Look! Child's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Es liegt daran, dass wir die Kräfte der 7 Elemente sammeln.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Rex Lapis lebt noch?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Ich habe deine Forschung mit meinen eigenen Augen gesehen.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Ja, ein anderer wacher Boss scheinbar, der auf uns wartet. Ob das jetzt so gut war, dass wir den jetzt schon besiegt haben? Och ja. Na komm, lad schneller. Wird eh hier schon eine lange Folge.
Paimon's exhausted.
Aber was uns erwartet, oder nicht erwartet, haben wir dann in der nächsten Folge.